Hi guys, Flisk here, welcome to another Let's Play of Deus Ex Invisible War. If you just watched the short one of me in the corporate suites in the Cairo Archaeology, then obviously you'll know that I've just literally stopped the recording and started another one here. So, we're in Trier. Let's find Trace Tom.
I heard that some of the striking workers broke into a meeting and kidnapped Her Holiness. Can you believe it?
Yay, Trier map.
Good luck with your search. Whenever I'm looking for someone in Trier, I start at the Nine Worlds Tavern on the west side of the city. Your odyssey is beginning to intrigue me, Alex.
Pigeons! Aha! No street traffic, 24-hour restrictions, no exception. Cool. Right, let's have a listen to the news.
Live from Cairo, where the headmaster of a Tarsus Academy has been taken into SSC custody.
I killed him! I didn't take him into custody, I killed him!
Over the discovery that Silas Archer was actually a member of the fanatic anti-biomodification group, the Knights Templar. He has been working undercover at the school, with designs on a number of the top students. Apparently, he had orders to murder these children. Fortunately, his plan was uncovered in time.
Cool.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. One thing I can't stand is imitation. That's why I'm so uncompromising with my music, and that's why I drink Queequegs. A tall, foamy Queequepuccino makes me feel good because I know it was made from real coffee beans grown the old way, organically, by independent farmers. Pretty cool, huh? Not to mention the edge it gives me before a big show. I don't know what I'd do without my Queequegs.
Queequegs, coffee for a new generation.
Queequegs.
We would all like to feel a bit safer and more in control. Whether it's a concert where people get a little out of hand or a lonely walk home late at night, for the times when you need a little extra punch, Horde Riot Control Products gives you the stuff. You can instantly interrupt the function of an assailant's nervous system, rendering him immobile, but without terminating him, releasing you from any untidy liabilities, just in case your trigger finger was a little itchy. Horde RCP, when you need a little extra punch.
Cons going out of
Live
hand.
from Cairo, where the headmaster of a Tarsus Academy...
Oh dear. That's really funny. SSC, security station.
This is SSC headquarters for Trier.
Is that a... Okay, let's not go there yet. What's this? Oh, we Blackgate Ruins. Oh, we can't go there yet.
Sorry, no access to the Black Gate without the proper clearance.
Is something going on?
Nah, it's just another part of the citywide lockdown, along with the curfews, to try to regain control after the riots broke out at Panzerworks.
How can I get the clearance to other parts of Trier?
Wish I could help. If you have a problem with the new policies, talk to someone at the SSC station across...
Cool. So, parts of the city are on lockdown. Helipad. This, I believe, is where Ava Johnson will pick us up later.
Trier's just been a circus lately.
After all the equipment they wrecked and stole in the name of preserving the natural order, I do not understand why the WTO would agree to a summit with these freaks.
The order is not so aggressive in other cities. This Saman just went extreme on them.
That is why we have to do something. The summit is useless. We need to chase them out of Trier entirely.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but yes, I am tired of paying for their crimes. Every time they mess with the plant, it comes out of my paycheck.
The order. Trier fancies.
Those order freaks should just shut up and get real jobs.
They never should have messed with us.
That works. That was easy enough, wasn't it?
Helen Dumier of the WTO here. I don't think you'll find your Apostle Corps official out sightseeing at the Black Gate ruins, which is where the sewer leads. That's right, I've been following your progress. It would be a shame to lose you to a pack of sewer greasers.
Oh, Chairman Duvier's following my progress. What a bastard. Queequegs! How is Queequegs an extra loading screen? I don't understand. How can This is again, it's the you know, more compartmentalization of this game. Queequegs is its own little bastard loading screen. What the hell? Nah, never mind.
How are you?
Hello.
That riot was started by the workers, not the order.
The workers. Hey, I'm looking for the Nine Worlds Tavern. Can you give me directions?
You are lost, my friend. The tavern's clear on the other side of town to the west.
Thanks.
Oops.
I suppose this summit meeting must be good for business.
It's a shameful distraction. A bunch of potentates whining and dining, plus they bring in their own coffee.
What about
Oh,
the press?
no.
The
Own
added
coffee.
security?
A big show to distract everyone from the fact that the system is broken. Both the Order and WTO. I filed a lawsuit under both jurisdictions, and all it's done is sit in a drawer somewhere.
Who are you suing?
Pequods. They run ads on the public terminal right across the street from my shop, and they don't even have a branch in Trier.
Is that illegal?
It's false advertising if the product doesn't exist, right? I would very much like to see the file they have in the evidence room at the SSC station. The suit was dismissed, but they won't tell me why. Oh, what I'd pay to know what's really going on.
Definitely. Let's find out. I agree.
I have to live under curfew because a bunch of tree huggers will not leave the boat factory alone.
I heard that the summit has been delayed.
Must be private security for one of the factions.
Not
David Kurzak.
exactly. Who wants to know?
Name's David Kurzak. These are dangerous times.
Is this a sales pitch? Why don't you get to the punchline?
I think we both know what we're talking about. I'm a representative of the Omar Black Market. I can arrange a meeting if you wish.
I didn't know the Omar employed non-cyborgs.
Normally I'm just a supplier, but with the summit happening, they need a rep who doesn't draw a lot of attention. Go to the abandoned Kuro shop above the Nine Worlds Tavern, a place called Derbala Tenderaba. I'll let the Omar know they should expect a customer.
Cool. Definitely. Awesome. What's this? Key codes on multi-tool required. Or pet greasel. Glass destabilizer. More credits. Even more credits. Energy cell. Revolt caster.
Stop messing with that.
So you're Mr. Kurzak. I've heard of your partner, Mr.
He's not my partner anymore. We ran arms for a while, but then
I heard that he wound up.
the Omar have a way of either absorbing or eliminating the competition. O'Rourke was dipping
We
from
shot
the
him,
Emperor as
obviously.
well. Or maybe I'd have brought him along. You're either on the
Sure.
The Omar moved into Trier a few months ago. I knew I had to adapt or get out of town.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. Welcome, Alex D. Hey, you left New Cairo without seeing me perform.
Sorry, I had some business to take care of in Trier.
Just don't stand me up again. It's not very nice. So,
Oh, I think that if you go to, I didn't do it. I've done it before, so it doesn't matter. So I can't show you. If you go to Flight Bay 23 after you clear out the corporate suites, you can find NG Resonance. So, yeah.
In a matter of...
clever girl. What's the matter? Don't.
There are some things I like to keep...
Let's hang out again sometime.
So I can't believe I forgot that. Knew there was something I forgot. Doesn't matter though. It's no consequence. All it is there's NG Resonance and her manager in the I've already saved it now as well, so I can't even go back. There's NG Resonance and her manager, or her new manager, because I think she fired her old one, didn't she? And she just talks a bit, I think. Either that or you go back there later. I honestly can't remember. Bless you. So I need to go this way, because I've not been this way before. Aha! Cool, there's much stuff here. 9 Worlds Tavern. 9 Welten Tavern. Obviously we're in Germany, so it's in German. So, don't forget it's got a silencer and a glass destabilizer. And hello, hello, hello. There's an alarm glass here. There's all sorts of stuff here, so we just have to wait.
Can't believe they made me cut my hair.
So all we have to do, wait until the SSC guard fucks off, blow open the glass wall, jobs are good 'un. There you go. How easy was that? Increased damage, increased range, more ammo, sniper rifle, shotgun, book, WTO gun laws. Can conceal weapons made however small. Oh yeah, WTO gun laws. What's that one? Wound ballistics and modern ammo. Universal ammo clip. Soldiers and sportsmen no longer need to struggle with multiple types of gauge of ammunition. This device collects ambient material and uses nanites to convert it into energy and solid projectiles for any type of weapon. It marks a revolution for firearms technology. Also makes the game a bit fucking silly when your pistol uses the same ammo as a rocket launcher.
Never have jammed those actuators and Panzerbugs and stolen that shipment of welders. Now you will pay.
I keep telling you, we stole nothing.
How stupid do you think we are? Every day we hear the order accuse Panzerbugs of poisoning the river.
We never stole from you. We only employed the necessary tactics to stop you from harming the natural order.
Enough of this garbage. We know what you did, and
What do you want?
What's going on here?
we're about to show this guy what happens when you push Panzerwerks too far.
What did he do to you?
The order steals our equipment to make us shut down the assembly line. His church has been doing this for months, and we are sick.
Hey, I just want to join in the fun. If you want to hurt me, you have to go for me.
If I give you guys some money, will you leave this guy alone?
What? Are you his girlfriend? Let's see the money. Okay then. I guess we can find someone else.
It's easy enough, wasn't it?
Get lost before we change.
I'm glad we found an agreeable solution.
He is lucky you came along when you did.
Yeah, he is. And you guys are dickheads. So we should probably go to the Nine Worlds Tavern then, before we go to the SSC. Wow. So we need to go to the place above the Nine Worlds Tavern.
Her Holiness comes to Trier to... Not now, friend. We are discussing the crisis. The Panzerworks factory has erupted into a riot, and
I just kept one of your fellow Seekers from getting killed by a couple of thugs.
thank you for your bravery and kindness. We're all in danger now. Panzerworks has erupted into a riot just as Her Holiness arrived in Trier to try to soothe tensions between our church members and the factory's workers.
The WTO and Order have long been at odds. Why the sudden flare-up in Trier?
We've been trying to persuade Panzerworks to stop polluting this region and restore to nature what is rightfully hers.
But don't the locals depend on the factory for jobs?
We can have jobs and sustainability at the same time. We tried to make this point in our peaceful protests according to Luminon Saman's orders.
Didn't these protests end up shutting down the factory several times?
Some machines were damaged, but no living beings were harmed.
Still, vandalism's a crime, right?
Only if preceded by an impure motivation. However, since Saman's tactics were not working, Her Holiness came to Trier to try and reach some form of truce. Now we have no idea where she is.
Oh yeah,
Really?
'cause
Maybe I should look into this.
we need to find Her Holiness. Because where's she gone?
We were only following Luminon Saman's directives. We had no idea it would come to this.
Well, there you go. We had no idea it would come to this. Well, you should have known. You know, you push people and eventually they're going to push back. It's as simple as that. So as I'm sure you can imagine, having watched a few of these, the game is not as big as it was.
The Nine Worlds is a no-weapon zone, strictly enforced since the riots. So you want me to disarm in the middle of a war zone? No, you've just got to consent to the standard deactivation procedure before entry. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock bytecode, which will effectively freeze all your weapons. Sensors at the exit will automatically reactivate it. Here you go. Thanks for your cooperation. Come.
Woo. Cool. And here we go.
Time again for
I'll
a
talk bullet.
bullet. In the bullseye today, Chairman Dumier of the WTO. Welcome, Chairman. I admire what you've done for the world community.
Aye, Brett.
You've proven once and for all that a sound economic infrastructure establishes confidence, trust, and a good life for everyone. Why demean yourself by negotiating with a religious cult?
Well, Her Holiness is a woman who...
I'm embarrassed for you, Chairman. Seriously, you're kneeling before con artists. I'm turning red. Look at me. I'm turning red just thinking about it.
I'm a diplomat, Brett. Her Holiness and I...
Oh dear.
Take my advice and call the whole thing off. Encourage them and you just make the church into a bigger problem. Mark my words. I'm afraid that's all the time we have. A pleasure as always. This has been another Talk Bullet, 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 bullet.
Bullet, bullet, bullet. Fucking hell.
For the first time in decades, meteorologists are detecting a dissipation in nanite swell 11. In the history of the 14 nanite pollution clouds globally, no natural disintegration has ever been observed. 5 years ago, there was a significant shift in swell 9, but that was caused by El Nino. Most predictors seem to indicate that all of the nanological clouds were permanent after effects from environmental damage done in the wake of the collapse. This unexpected change is great news for the citizens of Old Cairo, who had grown accustomed to the permanent haze which was suspected by many to be the cause of the higher incidence of certain diseases in the Medina.
Natural occurrences, it disappeared. We go the bot transformers that
It's not just a name, it's a commitment to security, to safety, and most of all, to the community. Our facility in Trier provides more than half the population of the city with a job they can be proud of. The production of bots, from security grade to military level, helping to keep the world safe. Right now we're expanding production, so we're looking for new faces. You might be the next vice manager in charge of servo receptors or armor arc welder technician 3. Submit your application.
I'm arc welder technician 3.
Time again for a Talk Bullet.
Is it the same one?
In the bullseye today, Chairman.
Yep. Ah. Here we go.
I suggest you manage your behavior wisely.
Yes, it appears Kerzak has found us another customer.
Yeah, he told me where to find you.
And the Amar are grateful to you for your help in avoiding the Templar raid in Cairo.
I did what I had to do.
You will appreciate our merchandise. You are a welcome customer, having helped us in the past.
Nice.
What are you selling?
I have a black market biomod canister. Enables non-piezochem functionality. If you choose this item, we will direct you to a drop site for it after you have paid. Or you could take 3 scrambler grenades which produce viral electronic transmission that affect bots and temporarily switches their alliances. And I also have 5 multi-tools used to bypass security devices like keypads, cameras and turrets and to pick locks. As a preferred customer, you may purchase items at half market price.
Cool. So, Black Market Biomod?
Black Market Biomod sounds like a deal. I'll take it.
The drop site is the Blackgate Ruins, West Tower, top floor, in an unmarked silver footlocker.
Got it.
An excellent exchange.
Cool. I'll find the canister for that.
Would you like to make a purchase?
Take the
I'll take the
multi-tools.
multi-tools.
An excellent exchange.
It's cool. We don't want the scramble grenades.
Your business is with the trader. I provide defense should the need arise. Traders handle the business.
See if there's anything in here worth taking. Worth looting? I don't think there is, though. What have we got? Nope. Nothing. Cool.
Proceeding with current directive.
So that was the MR done. Another black market bomber canister.
You sure you locked up?
No, Guevara has been in my family for 3 generations. I've been locking up since I was a boy.
Well, I've raided it.
I told you, those weapon mods are stolen. They don't belong in a display case on the side of the road.
The last place I saw these will look is in the Guevara shop. I am a respected businessman.
I'll just be glad when we can make the drop for the Omar. We're having a private conversation.
You must be in town for the summit.
Oh dear, well we've stolen anyway.
Sid Black, how'd you end up in Trier?
This way and that. Thought I could catch some business when the summit breaks up. Seen the sights, yeah? Don't mind doing local hops in between stock beer.
How much?
Any hops during the next 24 hours, just 50% more than the going rate for one hop. You can't beat that in this market.
I'll let you know.
So that's for hiring him again, but we don't want to hire him because Ava will take us free.
A member of the Order. Are you with the Summit?
Certainly not. I live here in Trier. Seekers here don't care very much for this notion of a summit.
Why not?
We have heard Luminan Samon's call for a return to scripture. In this shard, we read the scripture, the original word of Her Holiness. Not what she says for the camera today, or tomorrow, or 2 weeks ago.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? That's exactly the attitude that opens the door to tyranny in a free state. Remembering only what was said on the last talk show. What's the value of a free press when attention spans are so short?
I was just curious about the Summit. Sorry to interrupt.
Her Holiness and Chairman Dumier are making a business deal. It may bring money, it may bring power, but it won't bring balance into the lives of ordinary people. If Her Holiness thinks she can put us all into a great pre-collapse wealth-making machine, she must think she's a god.
You never know.
Strangers welcome. Just don't make any speeches. Ever since the strike at Panzerwerks, people have been treating my business as their own private amphitheater. A lot of pretty phrases flying around, but it's all about one thing. Money.
Isn't everything? All that one thing, money. Money. Cigarettes, medkit. What else we got? Some very strange artwork. NG Resonance poster. Quadmare non. What is that? Quadmare non novit. Novit. Don't know what that means. More stuff about coffee. So just credits and a potential and a medkit. Okay, fair enough. A really shitty toilet and an medkit. Not sure what that says. Don't think it says anything really. And a mortar tool.
Alex D. A welcome encounter.
How's the search coming?
I've made some discoveries. I think that you've brought me to the right place.
What's the passenger's name?
My instructions forbid me to say.
Maybe I could help if I knew who it was.
You've been very helpful already. My computer analyzed the transceiver in your temporal bone and found some interesting data files.
Those are encrypted files.
I found the key some time ago. I will be using your eyes and ears to gather more data. As compensation, if you need a pilot for any reason, I will be available.
I'll check back when I need a pilot.
Yes, yes I will. Some more, another map for Trier. That's the corridor. Energy cell. Fish news full. Indian officials issued a series of stern warnings to Pakistan that were rebuffed with denials of responsibility and dire threats Any attempt to use bombings as a pretext for military action will be met with the force of kind. From the viewpoint of the present-day historiographer, this was a crucial event, a game of brinksmanship that had been played between Pakistan and India many, many times before, and so, while tragic, it is also easily understood how clear signs of the impending catastrophe might have been ignored. Like two kids shoving each other on the playground, said historian Alistair Brooks, you never expect them to come to blows. That was before Pakistan began the trials of the Calcutta 16, and both nations descended into a maelstrom of political upheaval that would eventually culminate in the exchange of nuclear warheads. Oh, so India and Pakistan nuked each other. Wow. And it's Tracer Tong.
That's where you're going.
Who's should be quite old at this point.
You're the last one to arrive. I suppose that, like the others, you're after my laboratory in the gateway to JC Dental.
You're Tracer Tong.
I see that Dr. Nassif didn't exaggerate about your mental acuity. Yes, I'm Tong. I suppose you will be wanting some answers. You may have already guessed that your true name is Alex Denton.
Dr. Nassif was telling the truth. I'm a clone of JC Denton.
With a few postnatal recombinations, yes. But our work has moved away from clones.
So this gateway, I can use it to find JC Denton?
Yes. Beneath the ruins of the Black Gate, JC constructed a portal to his secret base in Antarctica. Only descendants of the Denton cell line can go through. However, the facility is already in the hands of the Templars.
Did the Templars use the portal? How could they unless one of the other trainees?
Unless the Templars have already convinced one of you to go through the gate and murder JC. Exactly. At a minimum, they have a highly placed spy who has torn apart our organization, starting with Chicago.
What else do you know about this spy?
Whoever it is also helped the Templars kidnap Her Holiness during a meeting with the Panzerworks Union. They are holding her at the Blackgate Laboratory. I'm going to give you a code to a secret entrance, which is in a room on the second floor of the East Tower, 2521. Look for a keypad hidden behind some crates.
For all you know, I'm a Templar myself.
Then Apostle Corps has already lost everything. Rescue Her Holiness. Save the summit for the sake of both factions. They will help you against the Templars. You will need the help of the WTO and Order just a little while longer.
I understand.
Here's something to give you an edge. A biomod infusion. It isn't much, but it's all I managed to grab on my way out of the laboratory.
We've got so many more biomods, I just need 2 more black market biomod canisters. We're going to pick one up later, so we'll get another one.
The time is coming when you will have to choose sides, Alex.
God damn it, I hate choosing sides.
My chopper is ready when you are.
I'll check back when I need a pilot.
So we need to... we'll check out the SSC headquarters, I think, as well. Or no, actually, no. I'll do the Blackgate ruins first, I think, because yeah, I'll definitely do the Blackgate ruins. That's a good idea. Ooh, didn't get much sleep last night. Is that a notification on Facebook?
Helen Dumier of the WTO here. So you found that old fool, Tracer Tong. I would like to know what you were talking about. Please report to the Trier SSC station. It's at the end of the block, on your left as you enter the main square.
Well, let's see what he wants. Let's see what Mr. Dumier wants. Where is he? Let's go to the SSC HQ and see what he wants. And another loading screen. Yay! Fucking loading screens. They were a pain in the ass on the game in the original Xbox, I have to say. They were a little bit of a pain in the ass. But there's not a lot you can do about that. Right. Data cube, another city map. God damn it.
The commander can answer your questions.
If anybody screwed up today, it was us. Security.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Name and business, please.
Oh, Vera Maxwell.
Alex D. Who are you?
Vera Maxwell, Executive Commander for the SSC.
For Trier?
No, globally. We're taking these summit preparations very seriously. You and the other delegates will be able to conduct your business without any distractions.
I'd like to speak to the WTO chairman.
He informed me. The WTO chairman is in the interrogation room upstairs. Don't worry, no one's going to get interrogated. Just a safety precaution.
Ah.
Mr. Dumier will remain in the protected compartment for his own safety. It's true that SSC's performance so far has been less than adequate.
Poor Vera Maxwell.
This kidnapping has had a grave effect on Chairman Dumier.
And we shall find out why. So, you know what we do here? We dominate the turret. And then it's disabled. How easy was that? Hack the computer. It's going off. Turret. It's ally. Turn it on. Got a glass destabilizer. It needs multi-tools. There we go. Camera's off. So we've got SMG. Loads of ammo, which is nice. Bob, there must be a mistake. Are we really billing the same account for both the P-Quads and the Quick ad space? Jill. Yes, it's one account. The client would prefer our firm keep these transactions private though. Follow me, just push the paperwork. Ooh dear. So, the Quick guy will be very interested in learning about that. Black market biomed canister, finally. So, we're almost fully upgraded. So then, yep. Oh, hello. Combat knife. And there's nothing else in evidence, so that's all done. So yeah, oh actually I might as well. There we go, done. So, we've updated the coffee wars. So we now know what's going on between Pequods and Queequegs. They are run by the same company, they are the same person. For some reason. And then a black market biomod canister, so we're only one away, which we've already got. So we're almost fully upgraded. So, visitation. Let's see who's in here. There's nothing going on in here though. Interrogation, observation. That is Luminon, Simon, and...
Until further notice, Mr. Dumier will conduct business only from behind a secure barrier.
I heard about you guys. Some sort of special ops unit, I guess.
Yeah, you can say that.
Trier is your home. Surely you must have some insight into why they would kidnap your lady, Her Holiness. She is practically a patron saint in this district.
Indeed. The people here are very devout.
Was it the strikers, the Panzerworks Union? I thought they were friends of the church.
I'm afraid that in Trier, even the most faithful are less than pleased by the appearance of their spiritual leader partnering with the WTO.
Your followers must understand the need for dialogue.
I've done my best to explain this summit to them. Frankly, it seems unlikely even to me that the church followers will ever countenance the closed, monolithic communities of the WTO. But I suppose that's a matter for the wise discretion of Her Holiness.
Yes, it is. If she is still alive.
Let's pray that she is.
I appreciate your candor, Luminon. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alex, let's talk. Meet me at the visitation room down the hall.
Visitation room down the hall. Okie dokie. Visitation. here really, really quick. Here he comes.
Hello there. Alex, from the Tarsus program, right? Good work on the interrogation of Dr. Nassif in Cairo. Teleportation, is it? Apostle Corps must have a line on some alien technology.
It does sound a little far-fetched.
Well, if we're lucky, you'll be giving the portal a test ride before too long. Good to have you with us. I had my staff procure this extra biomod canister so that you might be a more effective operative.
Thanks. Apostle Corps must be a pretty serious threat to be a concern to the director of the WTO.
I've been following the Apostle Corps investigation very closely. Your loyalty in this matter would be a great asset. However, we have a more pressing crisis. Her Holiness is missing, along with my security chief, Donna Morgan. By chance, was this on the agenda for your meeting with that old curmudgeon at the Nine Worlds?
Yes, I talked to Tracer Tong. He says that Her Holiness is being held by the Templars.
Interesting. Is he sure? We've noticed some Templar activity on the north side of town.
The Apostle Corps laboratory is underneath the Black Gate. That's where she's being held.
I'm glad you are willing to betray Tong's confidence.
He said I should get your help. Perhaps we all have a common enemy now.
Not likely. Tong always has an ulterior motive, at least where I am concerned. You have my authority to attempt to arrest you, but stay away from that old fool. He will lure you into the criminal underworld.
I'll keep that in mind.
Here's a key to the gate in the courtyard. Like I said, the facility is on the north side of the city.
Very ominous. It will lead you into the underworld.
If anything happens to Her Holiness, I don't want to imagine what will become of the Order Church.
They are throwing... Oh, holding cells, who's in here?
I just wanted to give those order freaks what they deserve.
Be interesting in here, really. Can't really talk to that guy either.
They wreck our factory and I do not get knocked up. I was just trying to make it safe to look at Panzerwerks again. Hey!
Chill, bro. But yeah, they're throwing biomod canisters at me. I only need one more black market one, which I've already got. And they're just throwing normal ones at me.
Oh.
I mean, it's nice to have extra ones. Before I do, actually, where's Vera Maxwell gone? She's in her office, isn't she?
It's a powerful thing seeing a great leader stand there speechless. He was utterly shaken by the news. I had some of my best people guarding Her Holiness. I don't know what could have happened.
Cool. Well, we'll find Her Holiness, don't worry. Let's go to Queequegs and give him the terrible, terrible news that Pequods and Queequegs are the same company. Although I think he probably suspected. I know I would have been. It's a little too convenient, to be honest. I mean, think about it. It's one of the best ways to like avoid monopoly laws is to just have, you know, the same company split up into two. It's a bit like what Game did with GameStation. When like Game and GameStation were the same company, but just two, obviously two different brands and products and styles. Similar to what they did with what Pequods and Queequegs are in this. Probably the same product, the exact same product, just with a different name. Wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. It's probably the best way to do it as well, to be honest. Let's go to Queequegs. Queequegs coffee shop. I'm not going to use the sewers to get to the Black Gate. I'm just going to go the normal way because I think it's better that way. We need to make sure we pick up that black market biomod canister, though, of course.
I can tell you what happened to your lawsuit.
You can?
Pequods and Queequegs are owned by the same people. It's one company. I saw the proof in the SSC evidence room.
I don't understand.
You're suing your own company, and the owners don't want the truth to come out in court.
You mean all of this, my business, the competition with Pequods, it's all some sort of fabrication?
Well, it's not unusual for a company to promote more than one brand of a product.
Unbelievable. They've deceived millions, hundreds of millions of people. We can't let them get away with this. Thank you. You saved me the hassle of hiring any more lawyers. I hope you'll accept a small reward.
Yes, yes I will. Assist reports to the media, force the parent company to come clean.
I suggest you report this to the media. Force the parent company to come clean.
I'll do it. They think they can trick me into serving their illegal scheme? The answer is no, my friend. The answer is no.
Good luck.
No wonder they fix prices at headquarters. They have a worldwide monopoly.
Yep. A worldwide monopoly.
Let's hang out again sometime. I have to live under curfew because a bunch of tree huggers will not leave the bot factory alone.
Because a bunch of tree huggers. More loading screens. It's the problem with all the different quests you gotta hand in. Excuse me, yawning. It's fucking loading screen after loading screen after loading screen. It's not too far to the... I'll be honest, it's not too far to the end of the game, to be honest. I should finish recording it this week. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos and other Let's Plays. I'm hoping to do some more World of Warships and World of Tanks stuff soon as well. Next video will be going to the Black Gate. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.